Bam, we're live. Can you see me?
Yep.
And hear me?
Yep.
Ooh. Sorry we're late, guys. I couldn't start the show from my hotel room. Welcome to the first remote show from Madison, Wisconsin. From a hotel room on the 11th floor. Yeah. How's my audio?
It's good.
Check 1, 2. Yeah. Everyone can hear me good? Is it this one? Do I actually have this one working?
It is.
If you guys like this, maybe I should endorse this even. These are the Rode ones, RODE. I bought them like a month ago and I've never used them.
Sounds really good.
It does? Whoop,
whoop.
Yeah. Sevi having California withdrawals. No. It was, oh, you can't hear me? You can't hear me? Did someone say, can't hear you, Sevan? Is he messing with me?
I think so.
Sound is crisp. Chris Carter. Okay. Let me go back up to the top here. The upcoming shows are going to be amazing. I hope so, Dominio. Rambler, hey, Clock, what's up on Sporty Beth? Hi, J.K. Lamar. Sabir and Kelly, hi. Eaton Beaver, Chugs. I don't even know what these shows are about. Omar Canejo, Eric Weiss, Diana Arnelia. Isn't it awesome that we're going to be getting behind-the-scenes coverage about the behind-the-scenes? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Rambler again, Eric Weiss, Fergie Show, Jessica T, Kenneth DeLapp. Here comes some Australian money. Camera straps guy. God, he's good. I haven't seen the straps you made for Sevi yet. Toe spacers. Always got to love on the toe spacers. Good evening, Ken O'Connor. I'll take the odds. This is delayed, Greg C. No, delayed. What are you talking about? Oh, is it stuttering? I see Caleb great. I feel like this is good. Okay. Cool. You're looking over there. Maybe you can see. No. Over there, you see that? 36 terabyte RAID drive. Another 30 terabytes. You know, I usually have a sack of weed that I don't smoke. Well, here I have a 30 terabytes of hard drives that I hope that I will be using a lot of. Rick Wagner, what's up, dude? Mason Mitchell, hey. Lydia, hi. Caleb, hi. Sarah Cooper.
Hey.
Yeah, just seeing if you're listening. Sarah Cooper, hi. What's up with the avatar? Barry McCockiner. Okay, if you insist. Blade, what's up, brother? Blade. Heidi Kroom. Heidi. Tomorrow it sounds like we have our first media meeting, or the first one at least. I got here today. I spent hours setting up my camera rig today. Hiller actually came to my hotel room, and I set up 2 rigs. So I'll show you. This is A7R4. It's kind of a dinosaur. ND filter on here. Hiller talked me into getting this thing, which was smart. And this microphone, just a handle to hold on to. Yeah.
Okay.
And got a Sennheiser shotgun mic here, and then I got another Sennheiser mic here, so that you guys that will record to a separate channel, so you guys can hear my questions for the first time ever. And a 20 millimeter lens, and then I got this one over here for slow mos, and all be shot in 4K. Hiller has a very similar setup. And then Mariah Moore will be shooting with, I think, a red. Patrick Rios will be shooting with 4K. It's a new camera he got, something fancy Sony came out with. I want to say FX6 or FX3, something fancy. It's going to be incredible. Got here today, left my house, California, 3 a.m. Got to Chicago at 12:39. Between the drive and the time change. Hiller picked me up from the airport. We drove straight to Madison. We stopped twice, once at Popeyes and then once 15 minutes away from Madison because I had to poop. He's great to travel with. I go, how far is it to the hotel? He goes, pretty close. I'm like, okay. He goes, why? I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom. He's, I'll just pull over. And he went to a Starbucks. I like that.
I was going to ask, where'd you poop at? Was it a good bathroom?
It was nice, very nice. It was one of the cleanest. It was like Starbucks from the old days. We don't even have Starbucks that are clean like that in California anymore. Let's see. Monster Chaplin did 7 drop. Drop what? Am I cutting in and out? Let me know if I'm cutting in and out. Tell me, because this is the first time I've used this. I'm in a hotel room. I'm trying to get to the bottom so I can get up to speed on the comments, and then we'll get into the meat of the show. Wow. Soccer Mom. Dixie Enormous. Good to see you. Frank Dubac. Can't hear you, Sevan. That's not true. right?
No.
I'm fine. Fucking chat is lit tonight. Yeah, wow, 522 people. My goodness. Okay, I'm catching up. I see Heidi again. Here we go. Finally, lucky camera straps. Ethan Forbes, what's up, dude? Good to see you, brother. It's been a minute. You know who that is, Caleb?
No, who is that?
From the Forbes empire. That guy's worth about 600 mil.
Wow.
Yeah, Ethan's a good dude. Lucky, he probably didn't want me to share that. Lucky camera straps. Still can't believe you guys are doing remote podcasts, doing the games, beasts. Hey, you know what I can't believe? So I napped there in that bed for like 20 minutes, and then I did 100 burpees, and I took a shower. That's why I look like I just got out of prison. And before I did the show, and I was I was in bed there giggling. Uh-oh, Caleb froze. Is that me? Did I freeze, Caleb?
No, it's me.
Oh, good. Yes. And so I was giggling because I just can't even believe I'm here. Hey, there's no way I can screw this up. I'm not trying to float my own boat. I'm like one of the nicest people you could ever meet. I'm like, if you met me, I would have to do everything in my power not to invite you over to my house for dinner. Like I'm truly, I'm just a nice guy. Even when I was media director, if there was some like just scrub next to me who wanted a shot, I would move out of the way. I would never put myself ahead of anyone. It's just not who I am. I can't. I'm just a nice guy. So that's good. Trish, good to see you. How was your flight? Easy. I sat up there. I looked around at everyone on the flight. I was kind of tripping because like no one even, I don't even look like anyone else on the plane. Like not even, everyone looks like just giant versions of me. Giant. Everyone's a foot taller than me. Everyone's 100 pounds bigger than me. They're like 80-year-old women on there who could like, they could eat me. They could just bite me.
Was your neighbor huge?
He's 5'10", 230.
Average American size these days.
Yeah. I sat Indian style in my seat for 4 hours. There was no Wi-Fi on the phone. I didn't watch a movie. I just sat there.
They didn't have Wi-Fi?
No.
What the hell?
But I had a huge seat. So I just sat
crisscross. It's pretty wild.
I just sat Indian style and was just chilling. It was good. I landed. I can't believe how easy it was, to tell you the truth. Barry McCockiner, I'm hard for the hard drives. I know. They're nice. They're all clean and crisp and wrapped tightly in individual little plastics. They're nice. Franco Dubac, please take a picture with Sporty Beth. I will. So I'll tell you something interesting. So I guess her and Hiller are kind of, I don't know. I think they're, I think
cordial?
No more. I think that they are in the early stages of a friendship. Like I don't even know if they have a beef, but burying the hatchet or kindling. Is that a word? Kindling?
Sure. Yeah.
Rekindling? Kindling?
Rekindling would mean that they had something prior, but I think kindling a friendship would be good.
Okay, reworking. He showed me some exchanges between them, and it looked like that they're in a good place to be friends. And he said she went to Popeyes. And right when he was telling me she went to Popeyes, we drove by, like we see a sign, Popeyes, in like 3 miles. So me and him went to Popeyes. I can't ever remember going to Popeyes. I drank 64 ounces of Diet Coke. That's probably why I had to pee that's what I ate coming off a 36-hour fast. I hadn't eaten anything. Came off a 36-hour fast he ordered me 2 huge spicy sandwiches, massive.
I was gonna ask, yeah, those are good.
Yeah. And he didn't eat the hot. I ordered extra hot sauce and just dipped it in hot sauce and drank 64 ounces of Diet Coke. It was true. It's power food.
You've got to be wired now.
So I will try to get a picture with her if she's civil. You know what I'm really though concerned is I told you that I am extremely kind and polite. A matter of fact, when I was getting off the plane, I was helping as I got off. There were a row of like ladies who were, because of their lifestyle choices, in somewhat decrepitude, and they were waiting to get off the plane because they were struggling getting their bags. So 3 ladies in a row, as I went down the aisle, I said, "Ma'am, can I help you with your bag?" And I take the bag down. And when I got off the plane, I was in the carousel area, and an old, like 80-year-old man comes up to me and goes, "I noticed you helped a lot of women as you got off the plane." I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "Well, that was very nice of you." I said, "Well, my mom taught me to do that." He said, "Well, you have a good mom." And then I said, "What's our value to other human beings if we can't help them?" Greg taught me that.
Did he give you $20 too?
No, I wish. I wish. Thank you. That only happens here. Although, you know the story of someone gave me $5, thought I was homeless. How is Hiller's driving? I don't want to talk about it unless he's here to defend himself. But he did ask. He asked for some feedback on his driving, and I gave it to him. And he said, "Oh, that's what my chick says." And I was like, "All right, well, there you go." I would not have given him the feedback if he didn't say anything. Sevi, did you bring your bicep peptides? I did not. I did not. Oh yeah, there it is. God, was I so happy to see him. I was exhausted. I was so happy to see him.
Thanks. Good. Sorry, I was
off the mat. Yeah,
there he is. What?
That front window is tinted so black. Do you know that story? Someone stole his car, and then when he got it back, the front windshield was tinted.
Seriously?
Yeah.
They
all the
did it
windows
for him?
were. Yeah. Weird, right?
Is that some like gangland shit?
Lydia, Sevan is in the zone, got the game face on. So I told you I was on a diet protocol prior to the games. And I ate one day and didn't eat for one day for 18 days. So I fasted 9 days of waking hours of 18 days building up to this so that I could fit into my clothes that I used to wear when I did the behind the scenes. Crazy, right? And it worked.
That's wild.
Yeah, and it worked. So basically I ate, and then I would wake up in the morning and not eat all the way till bedtime, and then eat again the next day. So it was more than 24-hour fast, I think. I don't know how that works. But basically get 2 sleeps, and I did 9 of those. And while I was in the middle of doing that, I heard a games athlete who I can't say their name, because if I say that, that's the thing I'm worried about. I'm worried about if like I say hi to Sporty Breath, someone will be like, "Hey, he pointed a gun at her," or some shit. So I got to be careful. But I heard a games athlete saying that they know that they have an eating disorder because they would go whenever they felt like they wanted to lose weight, they'd go a day without eating. I was like, well, shit, I got 9 eating disorders then. Do I have the media shirts? I think that they are at the hotel. I think they're delivered to the hotel. I just got out of the bed. I literally has cheek. I got here. I was in my room setting up my camera for like 3 hours. And then I took a nap. I did 100 burpees and took a shower. That's all I've done. Man, I can't keep up with the chat. Karina Rain, Sevan and team, you guys are going to brighten up my days. Thank you. I need this right now. Good. Awesome.
Awesome.
You got my text. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. I think you have my phone number personally. I hope all is good and gets better. Thank you. You've always been so good to me, Karina. Were you able to get your nose hairs trimmed? No. It's funny you say that. But in the back of the car ride to the airport today was an hour. I was trying to grab chunks of them and yank them out. But thank you that's a good reminder. Thank you. I'm pumped. I'm really, really, really pumped. I'm excited. I have a lot of people here that I really love and enjoy. And I have a lot of people here that I hope to bring a lot of attention to this week.
Do you tweeze them?
No, I have this. I have this thing. You put a blade in here, and then you turn this metal thing, and then it turns another metal thing inside of it, and it rips all the hairs out. To be honest, I only do it like once a year.
Yeah, when they get super gnarly.
This headset does sound well if I start seeing them.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if my kids are trying to do a rope climb on my nose, I'm like, okay. These things. I'm glad you like these. They're the Rode ones. They're the first time I've used them. I'm pretty excited about them. I'm really excited about them. Audio is fine. Spectacular. Good. Yeah, those. Yep. And this mic comes out. You don't have to keep that mic there. Extremely comfortable.
The mic is pretty good still, even.
Sevan, I remember you telling the story of a behind-the-scenes interview that you were really liking, and afterwards realized the mic was turned off or not connected. Please don't do that again. I thank you, Diana. That was with
Carrie Pierce.
Was it with the one I really remember is I had filmed all day, and a lot of the filming I did was with Neil Maddox when he got bit by a jellyfish doing a test swim one night at the games. And it was so good, the footage. And then I didn't have any audio. I have brought several sets of headsets.
Are those the same ones you used to film the that running movie?
Maybe. I've had these forever. They're like falling apart and fraying.
They look like it.
So, why stop at Starbucks? Why not just wear adult diapers like our current president? I opened up a new pair of Nano 2s for this trip. I went with straight black. Perfect treading. So clean.
I just got some too, and I think they're different.
The new ones?
Yeah.
Are you going to bring them with you? We can compare.
Yeah, I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you what you've been waiting for. Mr. Jay Singer.
You looked lonely.
Hey, were you just doing the dishes or something? Look at you. You look so vulnerable, like you were just doing some domestic shit. Dishes, taking out the trash.
Laundry, dishes, children.
Yeah. Cutting nose hairs. Where are you, buddy?
I'm in my house.
In Texas?
Yeah, Dallas. My
And,
wife is downstairs.
She what?
My wife is downstairs, probably rolling her eyes right now.
Does she know? Were you just like, I'm going to go upstairs and check on the kids, and then she sees you pop on the podcast?
No, we were on the couch. I'm like, I'm going to go upstairs and get on the show.
You're a good dude. God, I love you. You're a good dude.
I was like, he looks lonely up there. I'm just gonna pop in and just say hi.
Oh, you're a good dude. Matthias Machado. Wow, that's a nice name. Let's go, Sevi. Sending good energy from Brazil. Thank you. How do you say thank you in Brazilian? Portuguese.
Ooh.
Ciao, Bella. No.
I know how to say good morning. Thank you. Dang it.
Hey, this chat is.
Obrigado.
What is it?
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Good job.
Jethro Cardona. First for the coffee. Thank you. I can't keep up with the chat, dude. It's nuts.
Dude, you guys, they broke the chat on our last podcast.
Oh, wow. Show off.
No, the one that you came on.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What was your time for the burpee? Sub 5, dude. I did 10 on the minute for 10 minutes. And I'm going to tell you, with this new body of mine, it was kind of too easy. That was the first time it was too easy. Usually it's hard. I only ate 9 out of the last 18 days, Chase. I have a.
Oh yeah, I saw that 24 on, 24 off.
Yeah, for 9 days.
Nice.
And then broke it with Popeyes. I think that's the way you're supposed to do it.
My wife said I should take my glasses off.
Oh, you look fine. You just look domesticated. Ash V, so freaking stoked for this. You go above and beyond for us. Thank you. Hey, this weekend I am gonna go till the wheels fall off. How we do it? Sporty Beth is on the phone with the police. Nah, stop. You're gonna get me in trouble. Stop. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's all nothing but love. I'm gonna bury the hatchet with anyone who wants to bury the hatchet. Beck Leach, Australia, so pumped for behind the scenes. Have you listened to Dave's latest week in review? I did. So much attention for just little old me. No one. Do you know what's funny is no one's even gonna see me. You have to understand. I'm gonna be hidden.
I don't know. Are you worried that you'll be able to do your job the right way with everybody probably trying to find you?
I'll be in the media pit with that big old hat on that hopefully Katie and Bill, I can get one from.
I'll be in the media pit wearing this exact thing. No one will know who it is.
I won't have this on. And I'll have my head down and I'll have my headphones on and I'll be just, this is my plan, and whatever the plan is works or doesn't work. I'm going to follow all the bubble athletes that want to be followed. So if I'm following you in the first few days, you know that I think
you're in 33rd place. If I'm following you around.
But I love some of these people. Like I can't wait to put my camera all up in Aunt Haynes' face and Shelby Neal and Paige Semenza and just like some warriors. You know what I mean? Like, and some of those people might win some events even. So they could have some outlier skills. So I'm going to get all in there. I'm going to break the ice with some other people and hopefully, milk some of the coaches, the Kotlers, the Torreses, the El Hajjes, try to cuddle up with O'Keefe and Fraser. And then I'm just going to work. I'm going to grind. Athlete Village, warm-up area, field of play, as much stuff as I can get in the war room with Dave. No one's going to see me. No one's going to see me.
That would be interesting.
Exciting for this whole CF event. Thank you, Sevan and crew, for the hard work. No one sees you, right, Chase?
No. Although I'm easy to find in the Coliseum. Like, we're just out there in the middle.
And there's like a social etiquette that everyone knows. Hey, the dude's live on some sort of.
Yeah, I think they know that.
What if you got pied?
I would probably take it well.
You would.
And then
you're a good dude.
And then poorly in private.
Oh my God. Someone bring the sign. I love you, Chase.
No, don't do that.
Yes. I love you, Chase and Sean. Sevan, can you say hi to Supervan Sam Heyman? Yeah. Of course. Sam's my boy. Sam Heyman, you the man. I'll be coming out to Australia to see you in a few weeks. Flying back with Aunt Haynes. Any chance Greg Glassman will make the final cut for the behind the scenes? If I see him, that's another thing. He actually asked me, he said, hey, are we going to hang? I'm like, dude, he's going to be swamped.
Yes.
He's going to get buried underneath a mound of people. Okay. I would like to talk about the sport a little bit. Matthew Murphy, thanks, Sevan. Can't wait for the behind the scenes. Rooting for Vellner to get this done. Vellner, another one. I'll be all up in Vellner shit. Loving on the Vellner. Staring deeply into his translucent skin. Jacqueline Robinson. Thank you.
What's up, Jackie? Dude, that mic sounds good.
Thank you. Cool, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're saying that. This is the first time I've taken this out.
I told you.
Well, thank you.
Rode's got good stuff.
Those headphones sound pretty great. Oh, I don't. This doesn't sound like a compliment.
Huh.
Oh,
I mean, at least he says it's better than. So,
duh. John Young says, I can come on for 20 minutes if you want me. Duh. I prefer you only for 5. Phil Axio.
It's like look at good in really small batches.
Yes. Look at this profile pic.
That's so good.
Oh man. Yes, John. Yes, the link is in the group chat. Son of a. Janelle Winston, rewatch birthday episode. So good. Buy some gum for the Sevanistas who get to hang with us this weekend. Please do not anyone go back and watch the birthday episode ever.
Do it.
Do not do that.
The birthday episode.
Dude, you want to see someone just break down?
Ooh.
Just an emotional wreck.
Nice.
It's so good.
Oh,
a lot of love. A lot of love for that little man.
Sevi will be hidden behind me as I vet all of you. Remember, no hugs, just reach around. Thank you. Jeremy World. Facts. Facts. Mark Fuentes, what were some of the rules Dave gave you? In all honesty, my point of contact is not Dave. My point of contact is Heather Lawrence, director of operations, very senior person at the games. Been there for many years. I think she was even there when I was there. Very low key. Not a. There's a lot of big players actually who are low key. Wouldn't you say that people don't know who are big players?
Yes.
And she has become my point of contact, and she gave me the rules. And then the ones that I didn't understand, I think she's going to explain to me tomorrow. I go to the venue in the morning tomorrow, and they'll be like, hey, don't stand there. Don't stand there. I think those are the only rules. And then the rest is just common sense and dignity and integrity and politeness. You know what I mean? They said this thing. They sent this thing that says, hey, be nice to the athletes. And then they sent this thing to the athletes. Be nice to the media. No athlete needs to be nice to me. No one needs to be nice to me. I don't care. I will be nice to everyone no matter what. There will be no Sevan there. I will vanish. That's why I'm not going to have a problem doing my job.
She liked our shot collar idea, by the way.
Who?
Heather.
Oh, she did?
She's like, I got a couple hot collars for my dog.
Great. So I think the only rules are basically, hey, don't in all the years I did behind the scenes, no one ever complained. There's certain places that you can't be standing, like in front of a clock. If that happens, someone would just come over and slap you around, tell you not to do that shit. But obviously I'm not going to be like in the corral. Someone asked Justin Medeiros, what if Sevan approaches you during this time? And Justin said, well, I would have to punch him in the face. Any athlete that I would approach during some really intense time, I would have to have some crazy deep connection with already. And yeah, it's not even a I feel like I'm so sensitive to that. So anyway, I'm pumped.
You're an empath.
Empath, yes. Okay. Let's talk about rule number 1, don't be a jerk. Yeah, at all. Someone's like, hey, asshole, get out of my face. Yes, sir. I'm just there to get footage. I'm not there to do anything else. Let's talk about some of these workouts. Can we just talk about what we know? Can we just lay out? That's all I want to know. Can someone educate me? I don't even know. Shit's being released all over the place, right?
Yes.
Oh, and I can't wait to talk about
Give me a second, guys. I can't hear y'all. I gotta fix it.
I can't wait to talk about alpaca. Alpaca. Okay. Is there a page where all the workouts? You know how like they have a calendar
on the game site? Okay. under workouts,
Beautiful.
even though they're called.
Hey, have you had any thoughts, Chase, yet? Like, ooh, this is like I'm in a chat and people are like, oh shit, if Ricky was here, he'd be cleaning up. Have you had any thoughts like, oh my God, this is a great thing for people who have great runners? Anything just jump out at you yet so far?
Yeah, I think I texted Pio and I was like, man, I bet Ricky would really like these.
Oh, that was you who said that? Okay, I knew someone said that.
Yeah, it's I mean, you look back at what, Ricky did in 2017 when he won cyclocross, which is kind of what this ride is starting to look like a little bit. And then his skill set in good classic grindy CrossFit style events. And that's the pig chipper. That's the alpaca. I mean, Justin Kotler last year was furious that he didn't get a full alpaca because of the legless rope climbs that were in there. Like Ricky would have won the CrossFit Games if they did it like this.
Oh, that alpaca is the one where it rained.
Yes. And they took the rope climbs out.
Wow. Nice work, Adrian. Brilliant, right? Bringing that back then? Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Ricky does win day 1, you're saying? For sure wins event 1.
Sure wins.
What?
But, I mean, he would be a top 3 favorite to win event 1.
Who else in the boys?
Janikowski.
For which one?
John coming in hot.
Yeah.
Number 1. I said I was telling Chase, so Ricky wins day 1 easy, and he's like, well, top 3 probably.
Yeah. Janikowski, Lazar Jukic. I mean,
for day 1 or just the bike ride?
You mean because Lazar would just come in a lap early because he's got like?
Well, see, now he can't do that because it's just 40 minutes, so they just count him for.
Oh, nice.
He doesn't have to count. He just rides.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. So they're going to need someone who's counting every athlete.
I think they'll be chipped. I mean, they were chipped.
Oh, right.
In event 1 last year, they were chipped. They knew who did and didn't do it. They just had to get it all squared away at the end.
So Janikowski, Lazar, and Ricky would be the. So you think Lazar or Janikowski are going to win the bike ride?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's talk about the guys that'll be here. So that's Janikowski. I think he got 3rd at cyclocross in 2017. Technically 2nd, I guess, if you take Ricky out. Let's see. BKG was a top 5. Oddly enough, Jason Smith was top 5.
Oh, no kidding.
Jeff Adler's around there too.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought Dave handled Jason Smith. That was the best part of the video.
Yeah, he did.
I thought he handled Jason Smith with dignity, and it reminded me again that we're a family. Like it's all a family. It's all a family. Like even if it's one of our own, it's still in the family. It's still in the family.
Well, you can tell he liked Jason a lot. too.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
So another thing I want to ask you guys, August 3rd, that's Thursday. That's when the games start.
Thursday, yes.
So there were some predictions I saw on Talking Elite Fitness that there wasn't going to be a swim. So does that mean that if there is going to be, there's only one work, we're speculating 3 workouts on August 3rd. So do we know if the ride is the very first thing they do? Are they in that order? Or we don't know that either?
It said
We
one.
yeah, we know the pig chipper's event 2 and the bike is event 1. And then alpaca is event 4. So
And there's still nothing on Sunday yet, too.
There's
So
one more event in between those 4.
What about someone wrote in the comments here? There was a wetsuit in the locker. Is that true?
I'm not there yet.
Okay. Someone said that there was a no bull wetsuit. That I saw a wetsuit in Annie's Noble locker at check-in today. Does that mean they're swimming in the lake? God, I can't tell if that's a psyop right there. Is that disinformation, misinformation, or malinformation? The 3 levels. Mal? Oh, someone give me confirmation on that. Hotel Wi-Fi new headphones halfway across the states and still sounds 1,000 times better than John. I'm gonna buy John these exact headphones. That's my fault. That's my fault.
You know, for the quality that they are, they're fairly cheap for headphones.
Yeah, that's totally my fault. Okay, so back to the thing. Let's just pick some winners here, just for shits and giggles. Event 1, we're all going to go with Yanikoski.
Safe bet.
Yeah.
First event of the CrossFit Games, that's Yanikoski's bag.
And how about for the ladies, the super women?
Laura Horvath.
Annie,
I'll bet
Kat,
money.
Good.
I'll bet money Laura Horvath.
I mean, I'm not taking that bet, but
Really, Annie and Katrin got bike skills?
yeah.
In the bike events, they have done well. I Katrin a little bit better than Annie, but Annie was always around 6th or 7th.
And anything that they have to do, or it's just a straight circle, anything crazy?
Lots
They
of
jump. It was the cyclocross course, is it? They got to jump over logs. There's a video on YouTube of them doing the lap, and there was like 100, 200 meters where they had to run the bike on the lap.
Oh,
So I assume that's where sand will be.
Okay.
I thought it was the cyclocross laps.
okay.
Very close.
Okay. Have you seen it, Chase? No, you haven't. Okay. And then but is John right that there'll be some times they have to get off the bike?
I don't know.
Okay.
If you look at on YouTube on
You
the
can
game
watch
CrossFit
the
Games,
Yeah.
on CrossFit Games YouTube, it shows a video of a lap. It's 7 minutes long. Caleb can probably find it, and there's a part in the lap where they get off the bike and they run with the bike, and it's actually like a minute long. Like they run for a long time. So I just assumed that would be a sand trap or something.
Morichico Bueno. Jelly Hosta will win the event.
And see, they're jumping something right there. And then if you go like near the end, Caleb, they're like maybe 2 minutes. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
See, they get off after this, and then they run the rest of the way. They run for like a minute.
And they had the map in the bottom right corner too.
Where they're at.
Laura's winning day 1. Woo! Someone said get JR on the show. We are trying. There's so many people in transit. Yeah, is that what he is? He's in the air.
I think he's in the air. You guys are
Renato Novantana. Chase was suggesting that Katrin and Annie will be very competitive in this. Okay, and then on this pig chipper, another fantastic workout for Miss Laura Horvath, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to win this event, but I think she'll be very, very close to winning.
Who will win it?
That's a tough call. I haven't really put a ton of thought into it. I just don't think – I think Laura's going to win event 1. I can't see her going 2 for 2. I think somebody will just have better gymnastics prowess on the toes to bar and then be able to hold her off on the pig.
Let me ask you about some superstars then. Let's walk Annie Thorsdottir through this pig chipper. 10 pig flips. Give her any issues.
No.
She'll be great.
25 chest to bar for Miss the Icelandic queen.
Nope.
It's fine.
50 toes to bar. Has those for lunch. No problem.
There will be girls that get ahead of her in that, but not by much.
Yeah, she might have a slower cycle rate than some of the other girls, but she unaffected physically.
100 wall ball shots.
I think she gets what she lost in the toes bar back.
Depends on who. I think Laura Horvath is still ahead of her.
Oh, I'm assuming Laura's ahead at this point.
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying she's not going to make up ground on Laura, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm talking about the girls that pass her in the toes bar and chest to bar. She may catch in the wall balls.
Got it.
Hey, so do you think that we might actually see like 5 women on the pig flips all at the same time, like Danielle Brandon, Laura Horvath, Annie Thor's daughter, Emma Lawson, and Emma Carey all flipping the pig like as a pig flip race?
I hope so.
I feel like the winner will be, I mean, I don't know. I think some girl's going to get there before everybody else and be 2 pig flips ahead of everybody. And then it depends who gets there first. Like if Laura gets there before Dan, like of all the girls who can flip the pig very easily, like Ellie Turner can flip the pig really, really easy. I think Ellie Turner can blitzkrieg the last 10 pig flips and pass up 5 people. But I don't think she'll be ahead of girls like Laura and Annie. And Danielle Brandon. I think whoever gets there first out of those 3 probably wins. I'm probably forgetting somebody though.
What about Ellie Turner? Does she have the fastest squat cycle? Cycling just squats in general out of the group?
Last year on those high wall ball shots.
Yeah, but you got to wait for that ball to come down.
And Paige Powers. Paige Powers. That looks like some stuff that CrossFit Mayhem eats for breakfast.
Yeah, actually, that's a good call. That's a very good call.
Okay,
Paige
so
Powers will be good at this event, but she's not going to beat any of the top 3 women that we already said.
J.R. Howell chimes in from 34,322 feet, flying on America's finest airline. I don't think doing a workout for reps or laps, where a lap could be minutes, is as clean as doing laps for time with caps. I don't. God, I wish you were here, JR, to explain why.
I mean, it's going to be hard. Like what he's saying is, it's going to be hard to know where everybody's at the 40-minute mark. Like, are you just going to blow a whistle and everybody's supposed to stop? You know, if 2 people are right next to each other and they're sprinting because they know it's 20 seconds left, how do you grade that?
You have 6 places on the course where there's chips, like mark where you're at.
So it's really 40-30 then, and you go to the nearest chip.
Yeah, maybe you round up or something. Yeah, you go or the last chip that you crossed over. And after 40 minutes, there's going to be some distance between people. People are going to get lapped. So, I mean, I'm making that up. I don't know that. I just made that up. I have no idea. And
no, I think so.
And as a fan, I'm assuming they're going to have a score counter on the screen, so you can see them click, right? Hey, and maybe they'll even say 1.1, 1.2. Maybe you'll even know where they're at. You know what I mean? Or maybe each point they pass, it won't even count laps. Maybe each point they pass, they get a point. So we're not even as the viewer counting laps necessarily. We're counting just checkpoints. That's the way it is in video games.
There's a lot of details, I'm sure, that have still got or not gotten released. Because all of these, there's no standards written. There's no extra details. It's just this information. And we know that these all come with 2 or 3 pages worth of details and explanations of what it's going to end up being.
This guy makes a very good point, and I think probably he's explaining to me what JR was saying. Ends after last lap completed by leaders, so everyone does the same volume. Maybe that's what JR was saying.
It is, and JR has mentioned this before, and I'm with him when it comes to something like this. Is that the reason why they didn't have a time cap on the Capitol last year is the physical demand that entire event puts on an athlete. If you decide that you don't want this to be the event that you want to ruin the rest of your games on, then why push myself to do 9 laps when I can do 8? Because a lap's going to take 4 to 5 minutes. The effort you need to put out to lap someone in a 4 to 5 minute lap course, like it just depends on how long. Yeah. And it's like, why kill myself here and where the winners or the top 5 are going to be pushing themselves into a very tough hole to win this event, where others may just kind of coast along. And I think that goes along with some of the things that JR is talking about, is a AMRAP style test where the winners are getting punished for doing more work, like actual more work than the others.
Like a death by, but not as bad.
Well, that being said, and that works kind of nicely with the cuts, because you can't completely sandbag it unless you're just okay with going home after the first round of cuts.
Right.
JR, I dare you to try to go live from the plane. I know it won't work, but I'd love to see you try, dude. I would love to see you try. And I mean it.
The more I think about it,
go ahead, John. Go ahead.
The more I think about it, Chase, I think Laura's going to go 2 for 2 in the first 2 events.
Listen, if I'm putting money on it, I'm putting money on Laura for both.
I don't think I'm going rolling through to see, okay, well, who's, really good at gymnastics is going to flip that pig. I don't think anybody's beating her. Unless Emma Lawson got way better at the pig than she did from last year. Then maybe Emma Lawson. But
Emma Lawson did very well on the bike to work last year. I think
yes.
3 and 75 toes to bar, 75 chest to bar, 10 laps around the dog park over at North Park. I mean, not that you're doing toes to bar and chest to bar in the bike only event, but clearly she has the bike capacity, and then she has the gymnastic capacity on the tail end. It basically in the same day with these 2 events that are back to back. Or
yeah, she wasn't great at the pig though at the Capitol.
Right.
She was like behind, not even in the middle of the pack. So I mean, she'd have to get significantly better there. But if she did, I do think she could give Laura a run for her money, because she should be, right there with her as far as the gymnastics go, if not better.
Katie Gannon last year, first done with the pig flips in the Capitol, were Roman and Hopper and Barnhart.
Mm-hmm.
How go ahead.
I almost think the 48 muscle up workout applies more to pay attention to who's good at the pig, because the 10 pig flips at the end are what makes the pig part of the workout. Everybody can blitz the first 10 pig flips, but then when your biceps are just crushed, then who can flip the pig with efficiency? Hopper can blitz the pig better than almost anybody, but if you go back and watch him after that 48 muscle up workout and the last 5 pig flips on the way back, he was behind people, and his time on those last 5 was not very good. Whose time was like the fastest out of everybody on those last 5 pig flips? Patrick Vellner. And that makes me think.
Well, Vellner owns North Park.
Say what?
That Vellner owns North Park.
Yeah.
That's his record.
But those last 10 pig flips are under fatigue. Are so much different than the first 20 at the beginning of the Capitol.
2 tough workouts for Colton Mertens.
Yep.
100 wall balls, pig flips, toes to bar are up his alley.
He'll be great in the gymnastics.
I think he'll be fine in that workout. It's just not going to be.
Yeah, the wall balls aren't going to be a problem.
He'll be like 20th.
Rate on the pig might be the only drawback for him. It's just his ability to flip it quicker, not necessarily his ability to flip it, period.
I hope you're right. Let's go back to that slide, Mr. Beaver. Someone was saying something in here. I'm trying to find the comment. I can't find it. But what do you think about there being only 12 workouts? That's not known yet, is it?
It has 12 written on the leaderboard.
There's almost always a 2 for 1 though at the games at some point. Almost always.
What do you mean? Sorry, Caleb. Can you go over the leaderboard? I want to see what that looks like. Hey, the leaderboard is something that's always in kind of being worked on until the last minute too.
Right.
I'm trying to think what there was something last year at the games or at the semifinals this year that wasn't working until the very last minute. Okay. Ride, pig chipper, workout 8, Olympic total, workout 10, workout 11, workout 12. Oh, interesting. Wow. Well, what's the fewest number of workouts we've ever had at the games? Anyone know?
3.
Oh. Besides 2006.
Era 9, I think.
Oh,
What are
year-
you counting modern era?
Well, when they started doing more than 4.
2009. That's what you're
No.
counting. I
Well,
mean, if we
that
go,
was one.
Is 2009 the one that had 9 workouts?
yeah.
And then it's only gone. And have we ever gone backwards? Have we ever lost a workout? How many were last year?
The most we've ever had, I think, is 15.
Yeah, so it's went backwards. I think we had 13 last year. But I would say 12 to 15 every single year as far as 2015 and up.
And 12 is fine, right? We just want 15 because we just want more.
Yeah, we just want to see more. Yeah, 12's, I mean,
12's
on
adequate.
average 3 a day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a double regionals, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
More than that, because you'll get 6 events in 3 days at regionals.
Omar Caneo, $2 for 1,000 viewers. That's awesome. That's 2 cents a viewer. Thank you. So there's nothing there. There's nothing for us to be like, hey, it's not enough. I mean,
It's hard to say till all the events are tested. Like
Right.
you don't know if it's a balanced test and all that stuff.
But you might say that hey, looking at the totality of the test at the end, you might say, hey, this wasn't balanced. But 12 is enough to get a balanced test.
yeah, I think so.
And just because the swim's not on the first day doesn't mean there's not a swim. They could stick it in anywhere.
Correct.
2019, it was on Saturday.
Was it the last day?
Was it
no,
on
it
Sunday?
wasn't it? Was it on Sunday?
I think it was on Sunday because it was the morning. Because then they had the 2-parter and then they had the standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on the last day, Sunday.
Wakefest 4, Colton has flipped more pigs than anyone.
That's a good point.
Swimming first thing Friday. Katie Gannon, individual heats aren't released yet. This is just random for now. Oh, okay. So they haven't. Will they seed them though, based off of semifinals?
For the first day, they should.
Like in the first event, I would assume it's a mass start or 2 heats per.
Oh, God, I hope it's a mass start. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
Potential for Rex.
Tank Reeves. Oh, that's not released yet, Tank. But yes, are they going to allow Marky Mark to join on this F45 event? Oh, Tank, that's not nice. That's not nice. Okay, let's go back to and look at the third workout we know. How many workouts do we know?
Wait, do you want to pick a winner for event 2?
Yeah, let's do it. Yes. Pig chipper.
Okay, I think Roman is going to run away with this.
Ooh,
I know you thought I was going to say Vellner,
I did.
but I think Roman and Vellner will be 1 and 2. Whichever.
Then I'll take Vellner then.
Okay, I think those will be the top 2, and I kind of think it won't be close for anybody else.
And Jason Hopper 3.
No.
Samuel Cornway 3. Adler 3.
Cornway and Adler are very great picks. I would say Hopper, but I think his gymnastics cycle rate, it just won't be what the other guys are. And those other 2 they're great. I think Adler and Cornway are great picks. And Justin. Justin will always be there.
Will there be more Americans or Canadians finishing in the top 5 of the chipper?
Canadians.
Yeah.
Does Roman count as an American?
Any chance we'll see someone hit the wall here?
Yeah.
like will we see a Haley Adams incident or Jason Hopper incident when he was carrying the Husafel bag and he just anything like that? Like someone gets like two pig flips away from the end and they're just done.
I could see more of a Matt Fraser incident of like 2015 soccer chipper where the pig blew him up for the legless climbs in the soccer stadium. I could see that happening on the front half for some people that just aren't efficient or haven't used the pig efficiently, because the pig is actually going to blow up people's arms in a pulling fashion, maybe more than they realize. And that's what happened to Fraser back in 2015. That was kind of the beginning of the end for him against Ben Smith.
So that had nothing to do with rope climbs, really?
No, it was just the pig. Yeah.
Fascinating.
His grip and his biceps were just shot before he even got to the ropes. So I could see that happening more on maybe the second half of chest to bar, toes to bar, because your adrenaline's going to get you to the wall balls. Everyone's going to get there pretty okay. 25, whatever, 50, whatever. By the time you get the wall balls, your shoulders and your biceps and forearms are still getting taxed when you do wall ball shots. And so that second half of toes to bar, I think, is going to show a lot of people's pacing, positive pacing and negative pacing.
Why not Jay Bateman? Jay Bateman? Is that a trick name?
Mm-hmm.
Why not Jay Bateman? Why not Brent Fikowski, as Jay Bateman says?
It's too much
His cycle rate on gymnastics are just too slow to keep up with the other guys. He'll be fine aerobically. He'll be fine pacing. He's just Roman and Vellner are going to go faster. They just are.
So it happened to him on the Triple G chipper in 2017, 2018.
2017.
It started with 100 chin over bar pull-ups, and he was last by a minute coming off of the pull-ups. And it wasn't because he's not good at pull-ups. It's too much ROM and volume for someone like Fikowski.
It's
Guess
also
what
for
the
Hopper.
Guess what hey, why can you only be on for 20 minutes, John?
I don't know. We're past that already. I was going to go run, but I'll just wait till I'm done and then I'll.
You're a good dude. You're a good dude. You son of a. Guess what the hottest day is for the CrossFit Games? Is it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday?
Saturday.
Thursday. 90 degrees.
Oh, you pussies.
That's
Hey,
90 degrees.
it was 104. It was 104 today.
dude, it's going to be 100 degrees out on that field. It's going to be hot.
That turf's gonna be toasty.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, so the ride's outside, the pig chipper's outside, and then there'll be a break, and then they go inside in the Coliseum for the nighttime Thursday show, and we don't know what it is.
We also
Just
don't
guessing.
know if they're going to the Coliseum.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, speculation-wise, that would be a nice way to do it.
Tradition?
Yeah.
Say yes.
Okay. So we're picking. Who do we have for the? You picked Roman and Brent, and then who do you pick for the women for the? Big
I
chippers?
picked Vellner. What
did you? Oh yeah, sorry. They're all the same.
I'm going to pick Horvath for the pig chipper as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going with Horvath as well.
Wow. Okay, give me a second place.
Emma Lawson. I'm just going to say she's improved her pig flips. And yeah, that's my second place overall. So I'm just going to roll with that.
Second overall. I'm going to say
Gabby McGowan is a good pick.
You guys forgetting Alexis Raptis?
we're not doing
God,
this.
I'd love to see her do well. Did you guys see her training think tank video? She is so cool. If anyone needs something to
Those are
watch,
the girls on the pig
56 minutes of just sheer joy is Alexis Raptis. God, she's cool. She is cool. And Travis Mayer makes a guest appearance in there.
Yeah,
That's a
I mean,
great
she's
video.
like the 7th fittest woman in the world. I agree.
The John's like, but she's 7. Her kindness is not gonna get her into the
I'll flip a coin between Danielle Brandon and Annie Thorstad.
Oh,
Okay. Both great picks.
yeah, I like it. Okay. We don't know what the third workout is on August 3rd. We don't even know if there is one. We're going to guess that there is. And then we move to the alpaca. Quick recap, Mr. Chase. What happened last year in the alpaca, and who won it and what happened?
So this was to start off Sunday morning at the games, and this was the original event. It rained the night before and a bit the morning of, and the ropes were inconsistently wet. And that was the main problem. It wasn't like they were a little damp, so they weren't going to use it, but each rope was just wet in a different spot along the traverse. So they decided to scrap the legless and then just had sled pushes and clean and jerks. And I think it went sled push all the way down, drop 2 kettlebells every section as you did it. And then it was, I think, was it 15, 12, 9?
20, 15, 10.
15, 10. Thanks, John. On the way back. So basically they scrapped the entire legless portion. So 6 of these, they say legless rope climbs, but they're seated legless rope climbs like we saw in semifinals.
These
will be. Yeah.
Oh, how do you know that?
It's what their originally intent was. So
Okay.
the seated legless rope climbs we saw in semifinals were a callback from the alpaca event that we didn't get to see.
Okay. And
Finals.
Why would they
nice. Look at you.
Why would they not say seated?
They didn't last year either.
Was it in the description though, or no?
No, it's not.
No.
Who won this? Who won this last year?
Laura Horvath and Roman beat everybody by a lot, and it wasn't close.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chase. Did you just say that? Sorry.
No.
No, okay.
I was laughing as John's explanation of
Oh.
what happened.
How are Laura's rope climbs?
She'll be
Good.
fine.
She's a climbing machine, right?
Yes.
This year at the Alpaca, the new version, though it was supposed to be, Laura Horvath and Roman Krinikov will destroy everybody, and it won't be close.
Again?
Just like last year. Yep.
Wow. And Chase is kind of like,
So when you take out the legless rope climbs, it gave a massive advantage to the stronger athlete that had just like big grunt work stamina. When you throw these in, the little people that would have done well at the legless aren't getting a physical advantage because of it when you get back to the kettlebell and you get back to the sled push. In fact, probably less so when you get back to the rope, because these athletes like Laura Horvath and Roman Krinikov are going to handle the kettlebells better than they did last year because it's less reps. And when you get these two legless rope climbs, though, yeah, they may be bigger and it might be a tougher pull than, say, a smaller athlete, but they won't be as hindered as much going back to the kettlebells as others would be because of the rope. Like, they're only going to get better.
It's only 6 legless rope climbs, too. If you can handle 6 legless rope climbs going full speed, I bet Roman Krinikov goes unbroken the whole time. I don't think he'll break one time.
On the kettlebells?
On the kettlebells, yeah.
Or like touch and go on the rope climbs.
Hey,
I don't know
where
if he
does
does that,
Medeiros
but-
where does Medeiros finish in that pig chipper?
I think he's a top 5 to 7.
I think he will finish. You said 5. I think he'll finish 8th.
Hey, what did he finish in the Alpaca last year?
3rd?
Probably
2nd?
5th. No.
No, I think
Vellner
he was,
beat him. Quant beat him. Roman beat him.
Oh, he was just edging out Ricky the whole time.
Yeah, Adler beat him.
Hey,
Hopper
dude,
beat
this
him.
I don't mean to jump ahead, but this looks like the Laura Horvath games.
Until the strict deficit handstand push-ups come out.
But
Yeah.
listen, isn't she amazing at the 5K run and Olympic lifting?
Yes.
Not so much the 5K.
Really?
but she's not gonna win the 5K.
Yeah.
I think she'll be like 8th, 9th place, 8th to 10th place.
Yeah,
It won't
top
hurt
10
her.
finish
It
is
won't
great.
hurt her, and she'll win the Olympic total. I think she'll crush everybody. I don't think it'll be close.
Hey, so if you don't want Laura to run away with this, you got to make sure that you're staying in 2nd and 3rd place every event, and you got to hopefully win the 3rd event on Thursday night, and then you got to take 1st place in the 5K. I mean, she's going to be kicking ass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know she's not gonna be bad at whatever Helen is either. Like, it's not like
Okay, Alpaca. So we're going with Roman and Laura.
Yes.
Who else? Who? Give me some other. You got Danielle Brandon doing well in the Alpaca. How did she do last year?
she didn't.
I
Do,
think
she was
that was
9th
the
in her
event that
heat.
Yeah, that was the event that took her out of podium contention, actually.
The hang clean and jerks were really difficult for her. I mean, I don't think it'll be a good event for her. I don't think she'll be bad, but I don't think it'll be a good event for her. Middle of the
I think
pack.
this is a decent Vellner event too.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was 3rd last year
Yeah, so
without
they
the
can
legless
now-
rope climbs.
So he's one of those athletes that are going to benefit from the rope climbs because he's good at them, and it's not going to take away from his skill level on the kettlebells.
I think
I think it also
will be good
helps
at.
Justin though too. I do. I think because Justin's probably the best legless rope climber in the whole entire field.
He is.
Yeah, he's freaky, man. He's so fast. I mean, event 6, you saw how fast he was in event 6 in the semifinals. He destroyed everybody.
Yeah.
Ash V again for John Young
Thank you, Ash.
from John Young Barbell. John being the most underrated. I don't think so. I take personal insult to that. I throw your money back at you. Not underrated.
John Wildcard Karn Frey.
On Alpaca?
Yes.
Hold on.
She's
Hold on.
really
hold
good at rope climbs. That doesn't necessarily translate to legless rope climbs.
Well, yes. When you're that tall.
You know what I mean?
Climbs, yeah.
Like Fakowski and Hopper, they're both not. I wouldn't put them at the level of a Vellner or Medeiros and legless rope climbs. I think they'll get beat every single time. Similar for Karn Frey.
Thank you, Ash, for the
To-
money.
to win. to win. I'm saying
John Young knows his stuff. I agree. I agree. Okay. What about Alex Kazan? How did she do last year?
Great legless.
Yes, in the legless. I think the kettlebells are going to hurt her.
I don't
She's
know.
not a power athlete.
You don't think so?
No.
Just because you're focused on her snatch. You're saying just she got issues with her snatch.
I think she's not a powerful athlete.
God, I just can't. I can't accept that. I take the Ash. You're right. He is underrated. I take that. You were right.
But she will be the fastest one on the legless rope climbs. I do 100% agree with that.
Adam Hawkins. Adam Hawkins for a burger at the place Coach likes. Hopefully see the crew in Madison. Can't wait to talk on the 11th. What up, Chase? Oh, what's on the 11th? Can't to talk. Cannot to talk. Can't wait to talk. Would like to talk.
Can't wait to talk on the 11th.
Is this guy scheduled to be on our show? I think I invited this guy to come on the podcast. I think that's
him on the schedule right now.
Not bad.
Oh.
Karin Freyova 14th at semifinals in test 6. And that wasn't because of the overhead squats.
No.
Wow. Okay. Let me just throw this in there if you want. Again, Paige Powers, all these workouts look like everything Mayhem does on their training videos. I see all the Mayhem athletes doing really good.
Yep. Who are they against in those videos? Themselves?
Damn. Oh, no, you didn't. What about Lazar Jukic?
It's a power. The alpaca is a power event. It's a power event for people who can do the legless rope climbs. And Lazar is not a power athlete. He's going to be fine. He's not going to do bad. But as far as to win or a top 5, I don't see it on this event.
Ken Walters, don't worry, Ash V. Sevi would never give the money back. Go ahead, Chase.
Paige Powers, that's a decent pick. I mean, she has very similar attributes and abilities as Laura Horvath, I think.
Just lesser.
Younger.
I tried to say it in a nicer way.
Hey, but she could also have more potential.
Well, yes, the ceiling technically is higher because you're standing lower.
Yeah. Damn. Any difference because alpaca is on day 2? What day was it last year? Great question, Mr. Mathern.
The last day.
It was the last day last time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And any difference? Does that give anyone else an advantage?
People are more fresh. There's something more on the line on the second day. They're going to cut.
I think whoever did well will do well in this one.
I would say this is probably more for your middle 20.
Just for what matters the most.
Yeah.
I agree.
10 to 15.
Okay, let's pick winners. For alpaca, we're going with
Roman and Laura.
All right, no change there. Sticking with them. Okay, cross country 5K.
Here we go. This is fun. I like this. What's funny is I'm most excited for this event out of all the ones that have been announced so far.
No, we don't know. Do we know the course?
I think it's the same course as the bike because on that video that Caleb had earlier, it says bike course and then bike/run course. And it was a different color on the bike/run course is what it was labeled. So I think it's the exact same thing.
I would like there to be a hill.
Well, if it's out there on the bike course, there's some soft hills.
Like steady inclines, right, Chase?
Yeah. It's not that egregious.
Is Katie still with the morning chalk up?
I think so. Katie, are you?
Katie Gannon with the morning chalk up. Fikowski, Rolf, Danielle Brandon. Oh, good picks. Ken Walters, Hunter McIntyre.
Yes. Fikowski, not as much.
Oh, this is going to be good. Wow, dude.
Listen, I think my picks for the 5K, and Chase, I want to know how you feel about the 5K, but are Lazar.
Yeah.
And for the women, I'm probably Emily Rolfe. But don't be surprised if Emma Lawson's up there too.
She can run?
Yeah.
Yep. Rolf is a great pick.
I don't know.
Is it long enough? Is it long enough for Rolf?
Yeah. Well, she won the run toes to bar event in
Bike to war. Oh, no,
2021.
you're right. Yeah.
So it was like a 1.5 mile run, or like 30 toes to bar, 1.5 mile run, 30 toes to bar, 1.5 mile run, or something like that, and 30 toes to bar.
Yep.
And she beat everybody.
What about Scott Schweitzer? Woo! Oh my goodness! Look at this.
and-
Sorry, wait. Before we go to Jelly, Brandon Gagliardi.
Cagliardi.
How does Sevan not pick Quant for Alpaca? Man, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Wouldn't that be special if he won that
He got second, I think, in the event
last year?
Last year, yeah.
Oh.
He's somebody though. I don't think the legless helps.
Oh, okay. Now back to the other workout. This is good too. Why don't you guys throw Sydney Wells? That girl could run like a deer, right?
She's
An
fat.
800 meter is not the same as a 5K.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally different.
Sorry.
I have a decent 800 meter time, so that should tell you everything you need to know about the differences between the 5K and 800.
Why do so many people pick James Sprague for the run? Is he a good runner?
Oh,
Yeah,
he runs like
good
a
aerobic.
deer.
Yeah. Long.
And look, Yella Hosta might be a great pick. I just don't know enough about him to say, oh, he's going to win this. Like, he has to do this in a competition against people like Lazar for me to pick him. I'm not just going to pick him because people think he's a good runner. Lazar has shown, other than Ricky, I think he's the best runner at the games, and Ricky's not there.
Hey, how about that pig chipper? Could Yella Hosta surprise us on that? He's a man-child, dude. He's a big dude.
Yes, actually. I think he can have one of those sneaky top 10s in that.
A top 10, sure.
Top 10,
I don't, yeah.
RB, I like this. We have not seen Alex Gazan since Hinshaw worked with her. Stand by for a new athlete. I like it.
I think Gazan will do better on the 5K than she will the alpaca.
Did someone throw Koski out there? Koski got wheels, right?
Not like Lazar.
All right.
Yeah.
What about Spencer? Can Spencer make it? Is he got any 5K in him?
Yeah, I know for a fact he can run a 5:05 mile.
Yeah.
Which is insane, right? But anytime a long run has came up, he is not with the top guys. He might be with the tier behind the top guys, but like there's a tier of like the top 5, and then there's a couple guys who are a little bit better than that tier. And Spencer's never been in that top 5 guys, and as far as the long runs go. But I know he can run a 5:05 mile for a fact. So it's take that with what you will.
Hey, is the cross country? Do we know that the cut is the night of the 4th, or is that still 90? It's like
After the
speculation.
4th.
Yeah, they cut to 30 after the 4th, and they cut to 20 after the 5th.
It's so the cross country won't be the full pack.
No, it'll just be 30.
Oh, that's kind of a shame. It would be kind of fun to see some people really just go balls out on that thing.
And Spencer might be one of those people.
Well, he won't need to if he makes it past the cut line.
Well, to make it past 20.
Oh, right. Just knowing. Okay. Okay. Danielle Brandon's excellent. She'll make top 5. John is sleeping on the Mayhem crew. Let's look at the Mayhem crew. Who are we talking about? Paige Powers, Bailey Rail, Luke Parker, Samuel Cornway,
That's pretty good.
Guido Trinidad.
Guido Trinidad.
just so everyone can say someone doesn't know shit.
If you want to count Roman, he works out there.
Roman.
I don't think he's a
Oh
part of the crew,
shit!
but I think
Wow,
he just
John.
works out there.
Wow. Hey, I don't think that's fair. I think you're slighting Mayhem with that.
I've been always pro Roman. I've said Roman's gonna be great at the games. I think.
No,
Sevan
I
Conway is
know
gonna
you're
be
saying
great at
that,
the
but you don't consider him a Mayhem athlete?
games. No, I think he just works out there.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
I think they pay him to work out there. I'll
So
go
what?
further?
What does that matter? You can't pay someone to work out at your gym?
I guess. If you want to call him a Mayhem athlete, we'll just call him Mayhem athlete. That's fine. I think the second somebody pays him more money, he'll work out someplace else.
He's on the graphic.
Oh yeah, Lazar. Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know if that's the deciding criteria. So I I don't know who is Joe Montana still play football. Is Joe Montana on the 49ers still? Is Joe Montana a 49er because they pay him to play there?
Joe Montana.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We need another criteria. I saw Rich coaching him at the semifinals.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Rich
is heavily invested in Roman.
Yes. John's trying to poach Roman.
JY Barbell.
JY Barbell.
Barbell. I was like, that is a different.
Roman would win that Olympic lifting event if he was with me. Is all I'm saying. It just.
JD Mathern 5K is after the cuts. Right?
The first cut.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I was wondering too. Yeah. I think that do we know that for a fact, or that's just like 99% speculation? Or we know that
for a fact.
No,
right. Okay. Okay. Thomas Owens. I don't even know what this means, but I like it. Don't forget who got second place on the trial race in 2020. What's the trial race?
5 people.
Are you talking about Justin?
Justin.
Out of 5 people.
Yeah.
Top 5 finish at the 2020 CrossFit Games.
Hey, Brooke Wells
I don't
was
think
top
he's gonna be
5
bad
in that run. I think her sister's going to do well because she was top 5 in that run.
Yeah.
That's a 10K.
Oh, I apologize. Thomas or whoever made that. I apologize for Chase and John having Eaton Beaver. That picture is copyrighted. Everyone should change their profile pic to Sevan image for the no. No.
Who do you have on the 5K? I'm taking Lazar and Emily.
I'll take Hopper and Magawa.
Hopper's a great pick too.
Just to go off the
wait. Who did he say?
Jason Hopper and
I get that, but Magawa, really?
Magawa's a great runner.
She is
won the capital.
All right, fair. Okay, yeah. All right.
Now there's no sandbags and pig flips. But
it's grit.
And listen, and Danielle Brandon beat her in the Rogue run, which was like 4 miles at the Rogue Invitational. And that shocked me. But Danielle Brandon's a great runner too. But Gabby has always done good in running events. She's never not been top 5. And I don't think any running event.
You can look like Sevan with dollar store glass noses and mustache disguises.
Good one.
Take your own picture. Thank you for all the games coverage. Ada Bob. Is that a joke name?
Seems like it, but I don't think so.
Okay, I like that. Okay, Gabby McGowan. Anyone else? How about the Icelandic women? What about Annie and Katrin?
Katrin's a good runner.
Katrin will be top 7.
And who got first in the 2020 trail run?
Oh, who was it?
Tia. Better runner than Tia. Yeah.
Tia Toomey.
And Haley.
Did she take first in it? Really?
She did, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think she knew about the twist, but it's whatever.
Danielle Brandon for the run for sure. Hey, did Danielle Brandon destroy the run at Rogue?
That's what John
I said that like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, sorry. I was probably reading a comment. Okay. Sorry. Apologize. Okay. So once again, you're going with Gabby Magawa and
Hopper,
and you're going with Lazar Jukic and
Emily Rolfe. And
And
hey, Adler's going to be pretty good in the run too.
I would love to see how he does on the run.
Dude, if Adler could win the run and the Olympic total, like both of those events
in the same day,
it'd be amazing.
That'd be so great.
It would be amazing.
The same day.
That would be Fraser-esque. You know, we don't see when Fraser won the long distance run and the sprint, it was like, gosh, like
you know what this is? You know what Saturday is? This is Boz's version of the run lift combo. Just separated on a day in the same. But
what do you mean version as opposed to who?
Boz likes the can you go long and go heavy? Like
Adam Klink is his favorite athlete.
Right.
Who is?
Adam Klink.
Oh, he's my favorite. One of my favorites too. He's dope. Okay. I respect
that. We saw that last year in the sprint shuttle to overhead combo. And then we saw it this year in the open with the burpee walks and the heavy thruster.
Hey dude, could we see something like that? Do we know where the Olympic total is? Could we see something crazy like that where you come right off the run into the Olympic?
No,
okay.
We don't know the spacing. I'm just saying this is Boz's version of still keeping in the theme of things that he likes. Right? Can you do this? Can you do that in the same truncated time frame?
So there was a comment in here that really pissed me off. Here it is.
I died when I saw that.
Douchebag. If you're listening to this, you don't get to even hear it. It's such a dumb comment. You douchebag. Hey, you know what's crazy? I wonder if that person really does that person mean that? I hope you mean that as an insult. Because if you mean it,
didn't somebody say that to you a long time ago?
If you mean it as a compliment, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest your armpits. Another 2,000 your pubes. Tommy Rodriguez, are there any games veterans or fan favorites that may have trouble making the cut? That's a good question.
Do you want to talk about the total, because the Olympic total, because that's probably going to be the downfall of some of the favorites.
Do you think any favorites don't make the first round of cuts?
I think Jake Douglas is going to have a hard time. And he's who everybody wants to see lift. I think Bronislaw is going to have a hard time. And I hope just one of them makes it. If both of them make it, great. But I want at least one of them to make it, just to see the Olympic total. And like they both know they probably aren't going to make the top 20. But if they were like 28th and they know there's no way they're going to make the top 20, let's just throw on 400 pounds and see what happens. Like if one of them just went for it and just tried to do something amazing, because they know they're not going to make it, might as well. You know what I mean? Might as well have your moment. That's what I'm hoping for.
For the clean and jerk?
And the snatch. You know what I mean? Like if those two guys could do things that nobody else can do in the field, and if they know they're not going to make the top 20 no matter what they do, but they make that first cut, I could see both of them just freaking, let's just try to do something amazing. And that would be awesome to see. That's what I'm hoping for.
Should I order a hamburger to my room or just have a Quest bar? Shit.
Burger for sure.
I know, but it's late. I got to go to bed like in 3 minutes. I'm going to bed when John gets off the show. Okay, hold on. We're going to get to this Olympic lift here. Daniel Brandon Fikowski for the run, the great ghost. Thank you for the money and great questions, you guys. Let's make it down here a little further. Okay. Burger. Katie, someone agrees with John. God, people love John. John, you've really turned the corner.
They either hate me or
here we go. Let's do it. Farlow. Does Farlow make it? Let's actually talk about that. Does Farlow make it past day one cuts?
Yeah, I think
day two cuts.
I don't know.
Sorry, by day two cuts, I mean the first cuts. Does Farlow make it past the first cuts?
He makes it past the first cut, I think, for sure.
And then we see him win the Olympic total. Then we see him win the Olympic total.
He's up there. Chase is thinking.
Yeah. I think people in
my
Jeopardy,
money.
They're the two you guys already said, Bronislaw, Douglas, Mertens.
Mertens?
Yeah.
As far as winning the total?
No. In jeopardy of not getting there.
Oh, the second cut or the first cut?
The first cut. Like we won't. There are guys you want to see lift.
I think Mertens makes the first cut.
But those two guys, yeah.
Because I think Mertens is top 20 games fit in a not top 20 games body, right? So like I think he makes the first cut.
Yeah, that's a good explanation. What about Kirkstetter?
I think she makes the first cut easy. Second cut, I have no idea. I hope she does. But she's somebody who could go for it to make the second cut, right?
Hey, can she ride a bike? What if she gets 40th in the bike ride? Olivia Kirkstetter.
Then she gets 40th in the bike.
She's toast. Hey, whoever gets 40th in that bike ride, are they toast?
No, not for the first cut. They're probably toast for making the second cut.
No.
Because Olivia could do good in the pig chipper. She could do good in the alpaca. She's probably going to get last place in the 5K. That's what hurts her. So she can't get last place in both of them.
Okay. Sevan, aren't you practicing bulimia during the games? No, that was 2 weeks prior to the games. I'm cured. Aaron. God, this guy, last show, this guy screwed up my whole show. This guy's good. This guy's probably
Name a person and we'll say their nickname for them.
Why do athletes not obtain nicknames anymore, like the Injun or the Sled Dog or the Queen of Iceland, etc.? I think I was trying to give Sprague Pat Barber 2.0, Manimal 2.0.
Give him something new.
All right, this is a good question. Good. I thought whenever Aaron posts something,
that is a good question though.
I thought Aaron was going to say something I said wrong again. Jenny Vaccaro, $20 for your hamburger. Dang.
It might cover it. Not that.
No. Colton is fucked. Oh, bend over.
He changed his profile picture.
Yolanda Sevan, please say hi to Nikita. She watches every episode over there. She can't deal with your non-CrossFit opinions. Nikita, hi. I don't have non-CrossFit opinions. I just state the facts. Reality is a weird, scary place, but it's free. So, okay. Olympic total. Who do we got? And let's look at Mayhem. Anyone from Mayhem? Luke Parker.
Cornway is going to be very good at this event. Luke Parker will be really good at the snatch, and the clean and jerk will be middle of the pack.
Look at this. This guy said they used to call Chase Superman. No, Captain America, but nice try.
Oh, damn.
That's what Dave said to me the first time he saw me after the games.
Hey, aren't you Superman?
Hey, what are you, Superman? I was like, no, come on. Damn it.
Samuel Cornway, top 5 in the Olympic
I think
list?
that would be he can. I think that would be hard for him. would say top 10.
Luke Parker,
Top 20.
Paige Powers,
Top 10.
Bailey Rail has to just Bailey Rail.
No, she's screwed.
She's screwed. All right. Who do we got? Who do we got for the wins here? I guess it's hard to say. I'm going to tell you that can you just basically say that Bronislaw and Jake Douglas? Let's not pick them out of those two. Let's not pick either of them.
Jeff Adler.
Okay.
Adler's a good one. Hopper's a good one.
Hopper's a great one. I don't think Hopper. So I think Hopper will outsnatch Jeff, but I think Jeff will just clean and jerk more than whatever he needs to. You know what I mean? To win, because he'll know what he needs to do to win.
Farlow's a good one. I'd like to see what he can do.
Girls.
Yeah, I mean, if Farlow is probably stronger than both of those guys.
What about Annie Thor's daughter?
Laura Horvath is going to win for the women. Christine Collenbrander will be with her. And then Olivia Kerstetter will be up there too. Everybody else.
Yeah.
Annie top 5?
Annie can get top 5. She can. I don't know if she will, but she can.
What about Danielle Brandon?
I don't know about
it. It won't be like a home run event for her, but she won't get hurt.
Right. She has decent weight. I don't know about her clean. It's like snatch you can fake with a back.
But it's like Katrin. Like Katrin's fine.
Yeah, Katrin's
Olympic lifting events, and she's not the strongest.
Mm-hmm. You think Katrin will snatch 200?
She has.
With 2 attempts, I don't think so. The 2 attempt thing.
The hard thing about this whole freaking guessing game is the 2 attempts.
Yeah. We don't know who's going to be there and the 2 attempts.
Well, I think it plays to the strong athlete's favor even more.
Let me ask you this.
Because you're going to be safe in the first one. They could just be like a little safe.
Like I'm going to hit 90%. It's going to be more than 50% of the field's max. And then I'll just watch.
Let me ask you guys this. Is it just a coincidence that the 2 strongest men might not be there, but we know that the strongest woman will be there? Is that something about the difference in performance between the sexes?
Tia was there. I see what you're saying.
Like why isn't the strongest man like Yeah, that's another one
Well,
too.
if Matt was there, then we'd be saying something different.
He's not
Matt-
the strongest though.
But he wasn't
Matt
the
never
strongest,
won
right?
an event until they cut everybody.
It's
I'm
interesting.
not saying win, but like Matt's total would be very good.
He's not beating Gee.
Yeah.
I guess the closest thing we have to that is
He's not beating Griffin.
Is Adler the closest guy we have to that kind of Laura Horvat or?
Yeah, I mean Matt would be the closest, but yeah, probably Adler after that.
In this field, Adler, Hopper, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, Hopper. Okay.
I mean, if you Cornway, I mean, I know he's not like in the top 5, but like,
I just want to see that guy compete.
Who?
yeah.
Cornway.
Yeah, me too. I hope he has.
Oh,
a great
I forgot about
career.
Barnhart. Barnhart will be great.
Yeah, I bet for Barnhart's biggest limiter in strength numbers was purely technique. That was her biggest problem. It's just as soon as it tipped towards 95%, her technique just totally unraveled. And she would just like miss a power clean or a shouldered overhead push split jerk thing. And working with Matt and is it Caitlin?
Amy.
Amy Everett.
Yep.
It is going to be the best thing for her top end strength numbers because she's always had it. She just didn't have the technique to back it up.
Karen Freyova is a sneaky pick too. She's very strong. Not to beat Laura, but up there in the top 5.
$5 for Culver's Butter Burger. You'll thank me tomorrow. Isn't it Chase's job to come up with nicknames for athletes?
No, I got canceled the last time I tried that. Remember?
Oh, Wad Zombie. I'm waiting to see Dave casually walk across.
What happened with that? Can you tell me that?
No.
That's when I get on.
No. Monday after the games, Chase and I will have a debrief. Wad Zombie 499. I'm waiting to see Dave casually walk across behind Sevan in nothing but a towel fresh out of the shower. Wad Zombie, I got the bubbles in the bath going, and he's been. Yeah, I don't think he's getting out.
Pruning.
Yeah. Tank Reeves, for your non-CrossFit opinions, I appreciate them. Thank you. Nikita, come on, man. Come on. Be cool. Be cool, Nikita. Dennis Olari, Olivia for the total.
Top 5.
I mean, she could win it. She has the potential. If
No.
she's not going to outlift it, but if people don't hit their lifts,
No.
right? No,
No.
the best snatch we saw in a competition in a year. That
Yeah.
doesn't give her any
Laura
credit.
Horvath wasn't there. When she did 202, you're talking like in 2017.
It was not 2017.
It was. She was in the team division.
It's 2 years ago.
Well, she's not as strong as these women now.
Well, there's a big fucking difference between.
Hey,
20
what about this?
and
She's
25.
17 on a huge stage. No way. You know, I was I'm torn on that, Thomas, because another part of me is like her coach is going to be like, hey, just go for it. You got nothing to lose. Make a statement.
Oh, she
here."
should. She
Yeah,
absolutely should.
yeah. Just like
And I hope I'm wrong. It would be
It will-
awesome. If
yeah.
she won the lifting event, it would be so
I'm
awesome.
saying potential too. If
Yeah,
the
but what is
stars
that?
align, she's in a position to do that.
she needs to have like a Fee Sagafi moment where she just puts on the extra 5 pounds and rips it.
Every girl we named would have to have a missed lift, every single one of them, and she would have to be perfect.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Trish, I'm so proud of you. I'm not sure who Trish is talking about, but I'll take it. Do you guys mind if I take that?
Yes.
All yours.
Okay.
No, it's all yours. Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, Trish. Thank you. All right, who's the winner for the Olympic lifts again? Who do we got?
Oh, I feel like we keep saying the same people, and it's starting to make me nervous.
It's fine. It would be great. What if Laura was the next Tia?
Oh, yeah. Mal Brown will come back.
Mm.
Laura Horvat for the women. Who for the men? Jason Hopper. Jason Hopper is going to have an amazing games.
So, hey, if Braun and Douglas both make it, who would you take out of those two?
I'll take Braun.
Dude, Braun is cold as ice. He's a shark.
He's pretty great.
He's reliable. I mean, I like Jake Douglas too, but Braun was just like he's like James Bond.
I know he's like a James Bond villain.
Dude, he's amazing.
Just going there and just like opening steel doors with his hands.
Yeah.
Proud is too small a word for how I feel about you. Dick Butter. Dick, what happened to your
New profile.
profile pic?
I hope that's not your real face.
Okay, who do we got? Come on, give them to me.
Horvath. We said Horvath.
And how about for the boys?
For the guys, you said Hopper.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say Jack Farlow.
Oh, I'd love to see that too. I'd love to see that.
I want to see Adler do it with nothing on but shorts and a t-shirt.
With Carolyn
knee
Lamprey
sleeves,
just
no belt.
yelling at him.
He's no weight belt, no wrist straps.
No hook grip.
Maybe
Show his
some
thumbs go
tape.
over this way. It's
Yeah.
just
This is Farlow for 400. That is
Listen, and he
explosive.
has cleaned. I'm pretty sure it's recorded. He's cleaned 400 as well.
Hey, is he a power athlete?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm learning the terms. What male and female has the best lifts for each lift? Oh, Aaron, always going with the facts.
So this is a little. I have not seen them, but Jake Douglas said he has snatched 330.
Man.
Kotler has said Bronislaw can snatch 330, but I've never seen him do it. And I've watched everything about Bronislaw. So maybe he did in training one day. I don't know. Clean and jerk. We've never seen 400.
You think
No, I don't. But we've never seen it. So when somebody does that, that'll be the most. Probably Jake Douglas has done 388 before. But that was when he was like lifting all day, every day. And he hasn't been, right? So Bronislaw has done 385.
There you go. It's crazy. All right. Thanks, guys. Are those all the workouts we know? Oh, was there something? There's one more, Helen or something. But what else do we know?
Helen.
Yeah. We don't know what day it's on, though.
or what it is.
Oh, okay. Guys, everyone, thank you. I'm not sure what time the show is tomorrow. We have it scheduled for 8 a.m. I just got my wake-up call. I start filming tomorrow at 6 a.m. So I'm not sure where I'll be at 8. Oh, at 8, I do believe there is a press media. What am I? Media. There's a media check-in at 8. I'm not sure what's going to happen. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that 8 a.m. show that we're doing. It might get moved. Maybe it'll get moved earlier. Maybe it'll get moved later. Caleb, do you work tomorrow?
I do.
So you won't be in the morning show?
I will not.
Okay, so I guess we have to figure out what's going on with Souza. Anyway, Chase, thanks for coming on. John Young, thanks for coming on. Caleb, thanks for manning the ship. You guys are awesome. All of you guys who listened in, we are going to tear it up this week. Thanks for hanging out with us. Love you guys. Thanks for all the loot. I think you have to end the show. I can't even end the show.
All right.
It just told me I can't end it, Caleb.
Got it.
Bye-bye.